Good evening and welcome to the Big Shave with me, Steve Faragher. Live, no it's not live, but it could be. It was live once from Liverpool. But been a lot of discussions with comments and things from people about how long you should use a blade for, and it made me think actually, under normal circumstances, how long should the blade last for? And I had an idea to use a standard razor, which is the Wilkinson Classic, which is one I've used several times. It's a really impressive razor, incredibly cheap. You can get it on eBay, you can get it on Amazon for about £5, and you get a packet of 5 Wilkinson sort of blades in it. And it's a great razor for starting. If you're not double-edged shape before, this is the one to get really. The only criticism we said before is the gap's a bit narrow on there, but you can't do yourself any damage with it really. It's got a weight, it's plastic, but it's got a bit of metal, and the head's not excessively heavy, but it's okay. So what I thought we'd do is we'd shave every day with this, with a Wilkinson sword edge blade in it, something that everyone can get hold of. And at the end of each shave, I'll turn the blade over and we'll see how long rotating the blade lasts for. So as soon as it starts getting uncomfortable, I'll stop shaving with it, but until that time we'll keep on going. So let's start. So we'll lather them up with some Arco soap. We're going to use Arco soap in it, so that's, you know, we're standing. It's like a research thing. This is like a bit of scientific experiment. We're going to use Arco soap every time. I've actually got a different cologne, which I'm going to talk about a little bit later. And I'm going to lather up quite. The other thing I've noticed, I watched back one of the old videos, or a couple of them, and I lather this side off better than this side. I think that's because I go that way, because I'm right-handed, so I'm going to swap hands as well, so that helps. Okay, so let's lather up. Let's give it a good lather. Right the way down the neck. Let's swap hands. Oh, that's better. So there you go, another way of improving your shaving is to change hands. And the other thing I like to do as well is to squeeze the brush. It gets rid of all the excess, and then just spread that on. It's much thicker and much creamier than you get out of one of these spray cans. Okay, no problem with doing this. You don't do it like this, so you need to wipe your hands, which is what I'm doing. Okay, so so just recap. Wilkinson Classic, cheapo blade, cheapo razor, and Wilkinson sword edged blade in it. I want to start, and again, first shave is always with the growth, which in my case is starting up there, going down to there, and I'm not pushing this blade very hard at all, just gently. Put my glasses down there. Okay. So, what's happening with you? Your neck of the woods. I'm getting some great comments off people. People are obviously appreciating what's going on. Okay, so wash it out. Lather it up again. These glasses don't work very well. Now a second, I need to lather it properly. Oh, that's better. Yeah, so what's happened today? I went out to a car boot sale today because it's Sunday, and it's the 28th. Have I said it's the 28th? I don't think you have. It's the 28th. Bank holiday tomorrow in Britain, which means we all get a day off. And got a few things planned. Okay, so this time we're going down, and again it's only a light touch, and then across the jawline. So yeah, go to car boot sale today. As I said, you go out now to car boot sales and you don't see many razors, any double-edged razors for sale. And the ones you see on YouTube, on eBay are becoming incredibly expensive. I've been trying to get all of it a Fat Boy for ages, Gillette Fat Boy, but they go for like stupid prices now. So if you see one, let me know. Buy it for me. And there you go. Now what there is a lot of, there's a lot of these shaving mugs. Got this one for £1. This is quite, you can see it better. Quite a stylist, I think. Stylish. Yellow. Got made in England on the bottom. And also we've got this one. This has got an antique vintage car on it. And a car horn on the other side. I've actually got one like this already with a different car on, so obviously this is some sort of set or series. Okay, so that's pass number 2. Lather up again. What else is happening in Liverpool this weekend? It's the Matthew Street Festival, which is a 2-day festival on a Sunday and a Monday, bank holiday Monday. It's ostensibly sort of a Beatles festival originally, because Matthew Street is where the cabin was. But it's sort of grown and grown and grown, so it's right across the city centre. It's a massive thing. Won't be going, as I say. I'm doing something else. Okay, so this time we're going to go down the jaw first. And down the jaw on this side. And why am I shaving so late at night? You may ask yourself, or you may not ask yourself. I'm going out tonight. I've got me and a friend of mine, Steve Maudsley, who works on the radio station with me. We're going out to see a Liverpool Frank Zappa tribute band called the Muffin Men. You can Google them and also look for them on YouTube. They're quite good actually. They've been going out for quite a long time and I haven't seen them for many years. I thought it might be interesting to get out because I'm not a great goer out. Okay. The only issue I've got with this Wilkinson Classic is it does clog up. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give it a good wash. I'm going to wet my face and then I'm going to go over it one more time. Seems funny shape with the narrow gap razor after all these makers and everything. Okay, go up. I have to smooth it, I'm going to get it. Well, you know, I was saying the bad thing about them is that you can't, they clog up. The good thing about them is it's like, it's got to be nearly impossible to cut yourself with this. So this has got to be the ideal first razor for people that are getting into this game. The crazy world of double-edged shaving. Okay. There's a difference between this and some of the other razors that you can. Oh, that's better. Oh, that's much better. Okay. So just take your time when you're doing this. Okay, just feeling up and down. So last thing we do before we move on is give the blade a wash, flip it over, put it back in and tighten it up. So for tomorrow when I use this, I'm using the other side. So we'll do that every day, just to make sure we are getting the right side. Okay, so we're not using the standard cologne. Actually, I found a bottle of this. This is cheap, very cheap lemon cologne from Turkey. Basically, when you go around Turkey, they squirt this on you at every opportunity because it cools you down when it's very hot in Turkey. And you get this for about £1 a bottle. And I was looking at it the other day thinking, it's cologne and it's got lemon on it. It should be able to be used as for shaving. And it works a treat actually. Works an absolute treat. Smells fantastic. Doesn't sting excessively. And obviously closes all the pores off. Okay, so that's not a bad shave. That's one shave down on the Wilkinson sword. Let's pat that down. The Wilkinson sword combination. I'm going to use a slightly different moisturising cream as well. This is the Real Shaving Company and it's Daily Skin Soothing Balm. It's this stuff here. Again, I got this from some discount place. It's okay. It's a bit, when I squirt out, you can see it's a bit watery compared to everything else. So don't put too much on. Spread it on your hands first, then and rub it in. Go right up. I might have to pat this down because it's a bit wet. So there you go. Day one, shave one. We'll see how long this lasts for. I think we can sort of extrapolate as well how much this is going to cost over a year, depending on how many days the blade lasts for. Okay, it's a bit of aftershave. Okay, there we go. Big shave on Sunday, August the 28th. And I'll tell you all about the muffin men tomorrow, what they were like. So it's a big goodbye from me, Steve Faragher from the Big Shave. Goodbye.